What's up, you guys? It's your boy SUGARDEATHYT in the house. You know it's another legendary video, so stay tuned to the end. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And thank you for joining us once again. Okay, guys, we're going to keep this real simple and easy. We're going to talk about counters. We're going to talk about stats. So let's go ahead and jump in here. The first thing we want to talk about is counters. If a darkness has full infantry, you send cav. If a darkness has range, you send infantry. And if a darkness has cav, you send range. It's real simple, it's real easy. So the first thing we're going to do is scout this dark nest, and we're going to see what's inside of it. Hopefully we have something to be easy for us to counter. That way I can keep this real simple for you guys. So now we have the scout report. We're going to go in here, take a look, and see what it has. Sometimes you'll get some that are easy and sometimes you get some that are hard. But let's go ahead and see. We got level 7 Dark Essence. We'll scroll down to the wall HP, 831,000 wall HP. Then you got hot iron spikes and flame boulders. So this will be real easy, guys. This is full of infantry, 827k of infantry. So that means we're going to send cav. As you can see, the counters here for infantry is cav. Cav beats infantry, infantry beats range, range beats cav. It's real simple and it's really easy, guys. So first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and start it up. We'll send a full cav march. It's that simple, guys. It's that easy. Sometimes people want to make it difficult and hard. It's really not. Full cav march will slam right into infantry and you won't have any issues. Alright, let's jump right on here. This is a level 8 Dark Essence. And as you can see, as I scroll down and go through this battle report, this right here was an easy one. Range phalanx. They had 1 million soldiers. 374 red dead. 634k survived. And the wall HP was 1.4 million. As you can see right here, this was mainly infantry. Everyone knows that counter for infantry is cav. So this was automatically going to be a full cav march in to hit that infantry. And why you see the 444, because a lot of you are going to ask, I'll show you that later on in the video, why that 444 is important. Some people send 10, 10, 10, but I'll show you exactly why that's important, and I'll show you exactly why I didn't send siege. If you scroll down here, shows you some more of the stats. As you can see, this was mainly infantry on their part, so I sent cav. And if you click up here at the top right, you can see the breakdown. Cav beats infantry, infantry beats range, range beats cav. This is really simple, guys, and really easy, and a lot of people mess it up. Once again, all you have to do is click at the top right, and you can see what counters what when you're sending a rally. Sometimes your rally leader has stats in one category, like mine are in cav right now. So if you send me range or infantry, it's pointless. If my stats are all in cav and I ask for cav, then that means I want cav. I'll see a lot of guys just send a whole bunch of different stuff, and it's just pointless sometimes. They just get killed and we lose the darkness because you didn't send the right troops. So if anybody sends you the wrong troops, you make sure you send them back. It's really simple, it's really easy. And to keep things going, we're going to go ahead and view the battle. Now what happens in this battle is at the very beginning, you'll see the familiars hit, and then you'll see a little couple stragglers in the front. Those are the 444. As you see, they get killed off. I'm still at 100% when we hit the wall. As you can see now, we're hitting the wall drops immediately, and I'm still at 100%. Then we go in and we smash right into their troops, and as you can see, I'm still at 100%. They're coming down, they're going to be at maybe 50%. As you can see, I dropped 1%, now I'm at 99. and we're still killing them off. They're now at 50%. I'm still at 99, and we're still dropping them off. As you can see, there's no siege. There's nothing here. That is why it is very important to send that 4 or that 10. And like I said, I don't use siege. It's pointless. As you guys can see, that wall came right down. We won. I'm going to go ahead and run it back again just so you guys can see, just in case you missed it. So let's go ahead and run this back. The familiars hit. Then the 4 that you saw in the battle report, they start dying off. That allows my troops time to get to the wall. We get to the wall comes down immediately. And as you can see, I'm still at 100% with the wall down, and we go right in and we smash their troops. That is why it's important to run the right things inside of your rallies on Dark Nest. If it is infantry, you always send cav. If it's range, you always send infantry. And if it's cav, you always send range. Sometimes you'll get Dark Nests that have 2 types of troops, and if it's infantry and range, send mostly infantry. You say, why do you do that? Because infantry counters range, and infantry counters infantry. It's really simple, guys. If it's ranged in cav, then you send mostly range. Range will hit range. They're both equal. Then range will counter cav. Now, if it's a cav infantry Dark Nest, then you send cav. Why? Because cav counters infantry, and cav is equal to cav. So you have to pay attention to your counters. You can still send both counters, but if you send all cav in it to defeat the infantry, then the ranged troops in the nest will just slaughter them before they can defeat the infantry, and so on for the other types. If there's 3 types in a nest, if the nest has all 3 but has overwhelming high numbers in 1 or 2 types, then you send the counters that I stated just before. You know, if it's 2, then you always, like cav and infantry, you want to send cav because cav hits cav, it's equal, and cav will slaughter infantry. So you always got to pay attention to the numbers, and you always got to pay attention to your counters. You know, and some more important notes, guys. You want to pay attention to your percentages, and you want to pay attention to what's being actually sent in a rally. On some rallies, you'll have, you know, say it's a full cav blast. So you'll have your T4, and sometimes you'll have T3 if you can't fill with T4, and then you'll have your 4. You want to pay attention to your percentage though, and you pull those up and you look at the percentages, you'll see that the 4 is 0%. That means when I lose these, they won't go towards my 100% total. If you see anything that starts to get to 1 to 2%, you want to go ahead and send those back. You want to make sure your meat shields, what I call it, is at 0%. Then you want to always check your stats. When you're running a darkness or a rally, you want to check your stats. Like right now, this is cav and this is range. So that means if I'm running a cav rally and you send me infantry, I have no stats in that infantry, so they're not going to do anything but die, and that's going to kill my percentage and my morale, and we will lose the darkness. You just got to pay attention to some things like that. And to wrap this up, I'm going to hit you guys with a couple last little bit of numbers, and make sure that you guys remember, if somebody sends you the wrong troops, you send them back. And I want to make sure you guys know these couple of numbers, and we'll get you guys on out of here. Thank you guys again for the support and love. Hit that subscribe button and that like button. Here are some approximates that you need to know. If you have 1 T4, that's equal to 1.5 T3. If you have 1 T4, that is equal to 2.25 T2. If you have 1 T4, that is equal to 4.5 T1s. If you have 1 T3, that is equal to 1.5 T2s. And if you have 1 T3, that is equal to 3 T1s. If you have 1 T2, that is equal to 2 T1s. You know, you guys have to pay attention to that. And also remember, these approximates do not account for heroes, gear, talents, familiars, or any other kinds of boosts. They are just a basic approximate. You know, so you'll have to break out a calculator. Say if a nest has 120k T3, at a minimum you will need 80k T4s, 120k T3s, 180k T2s, 360k T1s. Again, if a darkness has 120k T3s, you will need 80k T4s to beat them, or 120k T3s to beat them, or 180k T2s, or 360k T1s. Assuming they are the counter to what's in the nest, you send the wrong types, you'll need more, and you'll have more wounded. Also, you can beat a nest with fewer troops than needed because the leader's stats are also playing a role. And if your rally leader has great stats, awesome gear, and talents set correctly, you might need a few as half of the troops because they are more powerful than the basic troop. Every troop in the rally gains all the boosts of the rally leader. For an example, a level 2 darkness with the level 3 essence, a castle wall HP of 354k, traps, metal spikes that are level T2, 29,000, sniper tower T2, that is 29,000, and then say you have some T3 range 25,000, some T3 cavalry 46,000, and let's say you have some range T2 244,000, and you have some cav T2 150,000. The nest total will be 481,990 troops, varying type and tier, about 56% range, and 44% cav. That's the breakdown. So the math will tell you that you will need 230,000 T4s to beat it, or 345,000 T3s to beat it, or over 500,000 T2s, or 1,000,000 T1s. So if you're getting 50-50 mixed of T3s and T2s, you're going to want about 443k troops, just for that example that I just gave. Like I said, you guys, it's really simple, it's really easy. Just gotta pay attention. Love you guys. I'm out.
I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Cash. Yeah. LP. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. How can I start? How can I start? Hard as a rock, hard as a rock. Feel like I'm pop, feel like I'm pop. They want me shot, they want me shot. How can I start? How can I start? How can I start? How can I start? I'ma die at the top, nigga. How can I start? How can I start? Hard as a rock, hard as a rock. Feel like I'm pop, feel like I'm pop. They want me shot, they want me shot. How can I start? How can I start? How can I start? How can I start? I'ma die at the top, nigga. I gotta make these niggas feel it right before my girl pass, so that I kill it. This shit I'm for real, my homies went there. These niggas got meals and they turned on me. I heard they keep asking like where I'm at. I'm out in the city riding with the strap. Out in the city loading up the trap. I need that quarterback like I'm saying. Daddy came up serving that crack. So with that pain, I'm in all black. I can't get your break. Look at the facts. Spare my dog. I want it back. I want that Brock. I ain't gon' stop. Give a fuck at a hater. You ain't no thug. You ain't no pot. Shit need to stop for your head get pop. I just got in my mess again. I would deploy when he's stressing them. He took some meals, I've been blessing them. We might turn out like we